Hi, welcome back to My Cup of TV with Jenny
And Erin.
We're missing JD.
And Kat.
And Kat. And the cat.
Do you ever get the impression that people don't like us? What did we do? Did you get drunk and do something at the club night?
Me get drunk and do something?
Yeah, it's you.
I wasn't the drunk one.
It's JD. That's why.
It's JD.
She's too embarrassed to be here.
No, JD has a horrible cold, and being a true friend, she's not sharing it with us.
Yeah, it's good.
We share a lot, but let's not do germs again.
And Kat is in
San Francisco.
Or is she? I reckon she's lied to us.
She's gone to LA to see BTS without us, I reckon.
Yeah.
Very conveniently timed trip.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
And like I said, we've seen no proof. I haven't seen a single photo of San Francisco.
Yeah. She's definitely in LA. Definitely. It's just rude.
But we get to watch Stray Kids without them. Which means more biases for us. I've already picked 5, so you have 3.
Oh!
For now. I may want them back.
5 full biases, or...
I'm looking at the moment at 3 biases, 2 wreckers.
And just in case you're new here, how many videos have you watched, Jenny?
2.
Right, okay, so that's 2.5 biases per video.
Yes. Right, look, okay, so as the person who's looking into Stray Kids, I've watched some interviews with them and stuff, so I've got to know them a bit, which is where I've just fallen in love with certain members. And then ones that I thought I wasn't in love with, I now am, having watched even more, or rewatched stuff that they just come back at me.
So if we total up Stray Kids, BTS, Shiny, Blackpink, how many biases have you just got?
Okay, I've got 3 in BTS, 3 in Stray Kids, and then 1 in Shiny and 1 in Blackpink. So it's not many.
No.
In the whole of K-pop.
You need to expand your dungeon to keep them all in.
Please sign up for Patreon so I can get a bigger dungeon. So, I already know who you're going to pick as your biases anyway, you two. And Kat.
Is it because you've looked into them and you think that we will like them and they gel well for us, or because you're letting us have them? Or is it a bit of both?
It's who I think you would go for based on what you like and who you'd click with and who you're similar to. Because first I'll say about my biases. So I very, very quickly fell in love with Bang Chan. Oh my god. The smile, the dimples, the accent, the Australian accent. I didn't know I was into Australian accents. But apparently I am.
You did show me that interview and it is crazy.
And then there's Felix. Felix has an effect. I can't even describe the Felix effect.
I knew it from the start, and then as soon as that deep voice came out, he said to you, and you're like, no, I don't.
Yeah, Felix. And the one that snuck up on me, because at first I was a bit like, I love this guy, but I think friend zoned him. Because I thought he'd be really fun to hang out with, but I don't know that I fancy him. Not that he's not a good looking guy, they all are. But you know, there's certain things you go for. And then I was rewatching the 2 videos, and I was just like, all of a sudden, no, I'm a little bit in love with this guy in many ways, and that's Han. I say it like that because you know, Han. And now I'm a bit like, oh god, I think he might end up my number 1. So yeah, in love with Bang Chan, in love with Han, and there's something about Felix.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. And then Wreckers is Hyunjin, because and he's a bit of a sweetheart, I think, from what I've seen. And the dancing. Oh, the dancing. And my other wrecker is Lino. Because again, the dancing. He's really, really cute. So cute to look at. And then you go to the video and you watch him that and you're like, wait, what? The duality is like, that's not the same guy. He's a little cute guy. He's not being cute there.
I've seen quite a few pictures of him
I'm
Instagram.
scared of watching him in a live performance.
Live performances are always the ones that are really that murderous.
I feel like he's going to bring it and I'm like, oh my god.
Oh.
I also admit that in the past week, Bang Chan, Han, IN and Lino have all been on V-Live and I watched them. It's not my fault my phone says someone's on live and I have to check. And then once I'm there, it'd be rude to leave.
Confessions of a K-popaholic.
I know.
It's literally the title.
I was literally on there this morning. That's why I was late getting ready.
I wondered why you didn't like mine when I was late. So, because I'm slightly less insane, who does that leave the rest of us with?
Well, look,
who have you allocated?
I think your biases are going to be, I think, Hyunjin and IN.
Because we had a long chat about IN.
IN is so cute. He's the Macne. I swear. You know that scene in The Bodyguard? You've seen The Bodyguard, right? Whitney Houston, Kevin Costner.
Yeah, I think so.
He holds out like this sword and she drops a scarf and it falls on it and it splits it in half because it's so sharp. Like, you could do that on his cheekbones. Oh. They're just so good.
Again with random parts of the body Jenny is obsessed with.
I'm like jealous of them. Those cheekbones.
Like sellotape.
He's the man. He's very cute, lovely voice. And then I think Sungmin. He's the one who in Backdoor he did that vocal. And we were like, oh, listen to that.
Oh, with the leopard print.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's very cute again. From what I've seen in interviews, he and IN are quieter. Very cute. And he's almost like a little puppy. He's so cute. You just want to go like, oh, you're cute. And I think Lino, could possibly be you or a wrecker for you because he has 3 cats from shelters. I mean,
oh, you did when you said to me about this.
Yeah,
I knew he had 3 cats because you told me that. But then it was when you followed it up last week with and they're from shelters. So I was like,
he posts videos of his cats.
And then are they the little small cats?
No, it's like the ginger one, white and ginger. Yeah. Who have I not spoken about? We've talked about Han and Peng-chan and Felix and Hyunjin and Lino and IN and who else have we spoken about? Sungmin. Oh my god. Changbin. He's going to be Kat's bias.
Oh!
Because Kat loves anger. And his rapping, to me, I have no experience in rapping. Not like Erin here, who's a rapper.
I'm a pro.
But it sounds like quite aggressive, his rap style. And she likes that kind of anger and aggression and the arms. I'll show you a picture of his arms.
As hopping into the JD spot here, does he attack the beach?
Yes, I believe he does. No, but Changbin, I don't know what it is about him. Again, you know when you're watching interviews, you're like, I like this guy. What's the thing about all of them are so likeable.
What are we watching? What have you got for us today? Us, me, us? Yeah. Have you tailored your choice to it being me? Have you listened to the song?
I haven't listened to any songs or watched any MVs, just because I want to react to them. I've only watched interview stuff again, just to get the hang of who's who and get a feel for each of them. So, what one we'll do? We'll do Hellevator. Because JD doesn't know that song. It wasn't I thought it was their debut, but it seems that, they did the TV show. Well, actually, the TV show they did, it wasn't like X Factor of people coming to audition and then putting a band together. It seems like you already had Bang Chan as a trainee, and then they had the others come in as trainees, and then Bang Chan was picking who he wanted in the band with him. So he chose the band members.
That's got to be brutally uncomfortable to do.
Yeah.
Oh, that must have been... I hope he did it in like a kind, nice way.
I can't imagine he wouldn't, because I love him.
Okay.
And he has dimples. Trust people with dimples. So, this is the sort of thing you like to know. So it was released on November the 1st, 2017. So this was pre-debut. I think it was they had like an album, it seems, that they did of the songs that they performed during the show. And this was like the final thing. They were all together and this is the song that they did.
Oh, so in the show, do you think that they did like the little I know they've got their little breakout groups from there. Do you think they had little solos or little small group
I don't know. I don't want to know too much because we're going to watch it over on Patreon.
Oh, I want to watch it now. Sorry. It's very easy when you sat there with your notes.
Okay, so the meaning... It's different when you know the song, though. I don't know the song. So I can't sit here and go, this will be a nice romantic ballad, or this is hard-hitting. I don't know.
This is going to be a problem.
Could be jazz hands, I don't know.
We've been waiting a very long time already in K-pop for some jazz hands. If you know a jazz hands song...
Yeah, Otsugare.
Do they even do jazz hands, or have we just added jazz hands?
They do! It's J-Hope's move.
I feel like we just added that in.
We're not that original.
No.
So, the song meaning, you'll like this. It's a combination of Hell and Hellevator. And what it is, it's about the struggle, on the pain and the effort that you go to get to the top.
Oh.
It's clever, isn't it? I like that.
Oh, and if that's the end of their season of where they've struggled to get all the way through to the top of their group.
No, it's clever. I like it when it's clever.
Oh, I get a little like nervous about it because I don't know.
Oh.
What's that?
That's Woojin.
I thought so. I said I didn't recognise.
That's Bang-chan.
It was quick.
This is Woojin.
And his voice is lovely.
Bang-chan. That's Han. I love how the bass and stuff comes in their songs.
Oh, they look so cute together.
That's Hyunjin. Han again. That's Sumi.
Always have a bit of fire.
I'm liking the choreography as well.
His voice isn't as deep.
That's Lino. So this is where they've made it out. Like they've got to the top. Because they're underground here almost.
True, but it looked like where they press Hellevator, that's where it took them out. Oh, that was the clip at the beginning.
That was nice. It looked like an early video, do you know what I mean? Compared to what we've seen in how much was going on in the new ones.
If you compare like that dancing, which is great, but compare that to Backdoor.
Yeah.
You
see how much more intricate it's got.
Yeah, it is really different. That felt more like angry, hard hitting. Like I caught maybe more of the lyrics.
I tried to at the start, but as soon as Changbin was rapping, I was like, I can't keep up with that.
Because where I'm not familiar enough with them, I think it's easier for me to like look at the lyrics to take from it, because I know you point them out, but I will get there.
I'm really proud of how I was able to pick them out, because as soon as the video started, I thought, they're younger.
Yeah.
This is going to be hard.
Which is very well. It's when everyone in the comments tells you you're completely wrong.
That was completely wrong, yeah.
Boo! It was...
Plot twist, that wasn't them in the video, it's actors.
There was things like you're a clown and like give up on your like dreams, and like singing and that kind of like you'll never make it. So it seems to be quite a theme going through a lot of K-pop for their debut. But then actually I don't know why I'm surprised, because if I told you I was going to be I'm going to go and be a singer and a idol or whatever, there'd be loads of people that maybe might not say it to my face, but they'd be like, yeah, I don't think so. Like, pipe dream.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. But yeah, there was a lot of rah.
Then if the song is about the struggles and all the pain you have to go through to get there, it is all that people putting you down, people telling you not to. No matter how hard you're working, people say that's not good enough. You know, that's kind of the struggle you have to go through to get there. No one just walks into a record label, signs, releases a single and is now a superstar. It's not how it works. And gets love from everyone and never gets any hate.
No,
sadly, that's not how it works.
And then I suppose if this is like... It's almost like if this was the end of their journey through that... Are we calling it a talent show? Like the process, the show's process. That could have been like their struggle all the way through it, and I guess you could argue that the Hellevator is like could eliminate them, and then for them to all then come out on top. Yeah, as you said.
Yeah, it's only when they were outside that I suddenly thought, oh yeah, they're underground in the other bit. Obviously, we see them with the elevator.
Yeah, but then it looked like an open. I get what you mean underground, but it looked like it was like open top.
Yeah, but then you can see the top. You can see what you want to achieve and where you want to get to.
Do you know what that space reminds me of? You know, in Marvel, where they all have to fight
Ultron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what... I'm glad you knew what...
Unagi.
That's what that space reminded me of. Because it was, in a way, open, but also quite oppressive.
Almost like a well. Yeah. You're trapped in the bottom. See? And so you can see where you want to get to. But to get there. And in a way, you could say, I don't know if I'd have to watch... Obviously, I would have to watch it again. But the dancing is almost like the fight.
They did a lot of like down, like push down movements. Like you keep getting like pushed down even though you come back up, and they drop down. And what was I going to say about I'm going to call it a lift. I know it's elevator for
it's a lift for us.
Yeah,
it lifts you. I don't know what you'd call it when it goes down, but
it lowers you.
It's not the thing they're going for.
No, definitely not. Yeah, I can't remember what I was. No, it's gone. But then there were so it was still the same scene, but that like brighter like friendship stuff. And so when they were running through, as we know, they're called the Molotov Mule.
Yeah.
And I thought they were gonna set like the nice scene on fire, but it didn't. It was all like the flowers that came out of it. So maybe it's that this process was hard and horrible, you know, but they had that comfort of one another, and my god, they all look so cute, just like all bundled in, and
they're all together. Yeah, that joy kept them going to make it through. But also, I thought when I think it's Han is in the elevator, and there's the button for hell, and his finger just hovers over it. And I wondered whether that was a bit of, am I just going to stay here? Or do I fight to get to the top?
Who came out first?
I think it was Han.
Okay, because then it looked like when they all went in it together, that's when they truly lifted out. Oh, I need to watch it again, and I need to like dig into the lyrics a bit more. And I want to see if their outfits were different in the like the brighter scenes,
or whether it just looks different because of the lighting. Because obviously in the what we call the hell part, it was dark and it was red themed, wasn't it, as well? It was sort of red lighting.
Yeah.
The outfits looked cool though, didn't they?
They did. It was
casual, cool.
It was a lot of like oversized shirts and some layers and some like baggy jumpers, and I felt like it really fit with it. And no one's outfit was like specifically eye-catching.
Yeah, because it was about the collective.
Yeah.
I thought the song itself was catchy. I really liked, there was a certain part where they used auto-tune, I think. It was on the tur of Elevator or Hellevator.
Yeah.
And they'd use it. And I loved how when the bass would come in, it's something I've noticed in the 3 songs we've done, they're quite bassy. I've bought a new speaker because I was listening to it and I was just like, this needs more bass. This needs more bass, and what I have is not capable.
We should go and listen to my car. I don't know if this is the right wording for it, but it felt a bit that bit sounded a bit like electro,
like EDM, do you mean?
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
And I feel like that could have a really wicked remix.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that at a club night?
Are you thinking like club remix, or are you thinking like drum and bass? Both.
Yeah. And actually, if they play around with it, you could have like a real like drop
with Felix.
Yeah.
You said his voice didn't sound as deep.
It wasn't as deep, so obviously.
But again, it couldn't depend on what he was going for. I think
it could have, but look at their age. But also look at their age.
Yeah.
I obviously don't know from experience, but I know men's voices do
get deeper.
Yeah.
But again, it might just be that his range, where he can rap in a higher tone, but they've just maybe more recent stuff said, oh, actually, when you come in a lot deeper, it's more of an effect.
Yeah. It might
what stood out to me though was Changbin rapping. There was a point when I was like, this is too fast. I can't.
Was that the bit where I said it's very fast? Yeah. I was like, oh wow.
I really like his rapping style.
It's strange because we're quite used to hearing fast rapping.
Yeah.
But then sometimes you're like, oh my god, hello.
I think it's because I say in K-pop, we've only really done BTS when it comes to the rapping stuff.
Yeah.
I think they're very good they have their own rap styles, but they don't rap the same in every song. Sometimes it might be a slower rap or a fast rap, or like say tones in the voice. So I think from what we've seen in other songs as well, that Changbin can do the same. He doesn't need to just rap the same for every song. It's different speeds, it's different tones, it's
Yeah, especially if they're all like vocalists as well. So they have got that changes that they can add into it. And those I find when you change up bits like that, those are like the catchy hook that you cling on to, or the bits of the songs that we're drawn into.
Well, I think it's nice to watch a video, hear a song by a band that you know and you listen to all the time, and them still surprise you. Something that you're like, oh, okay, I didn't know that was coming, or I didn't know they could do that, or something like that.
I think they're very cool.
I don't think we saw much of IN in this one. I can only pinpoint seeing his face once, and that was in the elevator. But again, that could be that I just wasn't recognising it yet, or is the matinee maybe he just took more of a back seat?
Yeah, and they had, from what I can recall, I don't recall any like specific like hair colours and styles. It felt quite like similar throughout, so it was more about the collective as a group. And I also wonder if, as this is pre-debut, we know with all bands you do try and choreograph some kind of like personality
Yeah.
for each member. So if this was pre-debut, I'd be interested to see what their debut was or how they transitioned from this into like the actual band members.
Yeah.
Because you might see that, right, okay, you know, your style might be a bit different. They might not have decided it. They might have wanted to see what the reaction was.
Yeah.
Before being like, okay, this might work a bit better.
Yeah.
For you. And you have seen, you know, the hook is the Hellevator.
Yeah.
I like how, I wonder how many vocal bits were layered into that.
Oh yeah.
Because that makes such a lovely sound. Can you imagine if it was just one voice? But they've like mixed it all in. I think that gives it a really nice like flow.
Yeah.
To it. I want another one.
So do I. Well, I think we should watch that again first.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we'll do another one. Yeah. I got a list ready.
Yay.
Okay. So that was Stray Kids Hellevator. I can see you
goes
get
in
really into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I see why JD likes that one.
Oh, she listened to it.
She's got that on her playlist. Yeah. She said there's only a couple of songs of theirs that she knows in that one. Okay. Yeah. So that was Stray Kids Hellevator. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.